Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for the gold price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And of course, as we are looking at the gold here on the 1 hour chart in this big or huge correction that we are seeing unfolding as a triangle, potential A, B, C, D, and an E. And after a wave E here, we start of course to see something unfolding for higher prices. Now this potential impulse can be a finished impulse, can be also unfinished yet and still looking for a wave 5. Because of course internally you can have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 and then another wave 4 and you're looking for a wave 5 here after a 1, 2, 1, 2, right? So we have a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 potentially unfolding for the gold over there. Now, in both case scenarios, of course, you might be looking at for higher prices for a wave 5 here. However, of course, this impulse toward the downside kind of like suggests here in the beginning a corrective wave. It can be a wave A or W, X, and a Y, and it can be that this impulse is not finished and still looking for one more low inside this blue box as, of course, expectations. And then we're still looking for this wave 5 to unfold, unless that this blue box is gonna be of course taken until the invalidation of this wave 1, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. 4 is not allowed to interfere with the zone 1. If the price interfere with the zone 1 here, meaning of course we cannot expect another wave 5, but potentially you can be in a finished impulse at the same time, where you might have finished a 1, 2, 3 very shallow wave 4 and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an ending diagonal, and you start of course a deeper correction here, which it might be of course your wave 2, meaning what if you are in a wave 1, wave 2 of course to finish perfectly in the green zone here in the perfection for a fib level for a wave 2, and that might unfold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 continuation for higher prices. Another possible scenario is as well where we have an alternative, which is very, very close, of course, for the scenario that we have as well here in the wave 2. You might be in another wave E, but in a W, X, and a Y. So that means, of course, that you have an ABC wave W, you have a 3 waves for the X, you have a triangle, another triangle A, B, C, D, and an E, of course, unfolding for a wave Y. And that means, of course, you might still move towards the upside at any time from there. Now, I need to break, of course, all these scenarios. Now, the wave E can dive even deeper than a wave 2, right? So it can go deeper until this area here, until, of course, the invalidation of the triangle. So I'm going to put this over there. So if you get invalidation of a triangle here, that means of course that this scenario is out. The 3 scenarios are out, yeah. So, and that means of course we're dropping towards the downside. What does it mean dropping towards the downside here? Of course, which is a 4th scenario in rank here, a W, X, and a Y, right? This is the 4th in rank. We need to break, of course, all the scenarios first, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need, of course, to break the scenario of a wave 2 and then moving up. Finally, breaking the scenario of a wave E and then potentially still moving up. And if we take, of course, the invalidation of triangle, therefore, I'm going to move to W, X, and a Y, which is a deep wave Y. Can be, of course, a big wave Y here, potentially in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, somehow ending diagonal in A, B, and a C. Yep, so these are the possibility right now for the gold. But of course, guys, trade safe today. There are some news, of course, today for the inflation. So we have to be very, very careful, and of course, preferably to wait and see what's going to happen during the market today and during the news. That was it for the gold. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.